Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Allow yourself to arrive in this moment. Once more, breathe in, and as you exhale, invite the courage to see yourself clearly. As you exhale, release anything that does not serve you right now. On your next breath, imagine yourself standing before the entrance to an old library. Its wide stone walls and solid wooden doors have stood for generations. There is a sense of wisdom here, as though every story ever written has found its way to these shelves. You reach for the large wooden door and gently push it open. Inside, the library is peaceful. You notice the front desk and the rows of card catalogs, but you do not need directions. Some part of you already knows where you're going. Your feet carry you deeper into the library, winding through the tall shelves filled with countless books. Eventually, you arrive at a single shelf. As your eyes drift across the titles, one book immediately catches your attention. Your name is written across its cover. You lift the book from the shelf. It is heavier than you expected, and filled with the story of a life that could never fit on just a few pages. Carrying it carefully, you settle into a nearby chair and rest the book across your lap. As your hands release the cover, you notice that the book naturally falls open to a familiar page. The corners are bent. The page is worn and creased, as though it has been opened again and again. Without realizing it, you've returned to this page many times. It tells the story of what you consider your biggest mistake. For a moment, simply look at the page. Notice whatever thoughts or emotions arise. There is nothing to change, nothing to defend, nothing to erase. Simply acknowledge what happened. This page is a part of your story. It does not need to be rewritten, and it does not need to be torn from the book. Allow any feelings that arise to simply exist. Regret, sadness, embarrassment, grief, guilt. Whatever appears here is welcome. Feelings are simply visitors, and each one has something to teach before it moves on. When you're ready, gently turn the page. You begin flipping backward through the book. Page after page tells of other moments, childhood memories, friendships, acts of kindness, challenges you've overcome, laughter, people you've loved, and dreams you've pursued. The mistake was never the beginning of your story. Then you return to the worn page and continue turning forward. More pages appear. Moments of healing, lessons learned, strength you didn't know you possessed. People you've helped, ways you've changed. Eventually, you reach pages that are still blank. Your story is not finished. There is still room for tomorrow, room for growth, and for unexpected joy. As you hold the book in your hands, you begin to understand something. This one page matters, but it was never meant to become the title of the book. You are not summarized by one decision, or one moment, or one chapter. You are an entire story filled with countless experiences that together make you who you are. Quietly close the book. Stand from your chair and carry it gently back to its place on the shelf. Slide it into its home. You don't need to keep reopening that page every time you pass by. It will always be a part of your story, and it will always remain only one page. The wisdom it gave you can travel with you. The rest can stay exactly where it belongs. Take one last look around the library, then make your way back to the entrance. Push open the heavy wooden door and step back into the fresh air outside. Take a slow, deep breath in and a long breath out. Carry forward not the weight of that single page, but the understanding that your story is still being written. When you're ready, begin to notice the room around you once more. You may wiggle your fingers and your toes, and when you're ready, gently open your eyes.